Hi, I'm Michael Wheaton.
And I'm Nate Dancer.
2017 is almost over. It's been a very exciting year. And let me say right up front, you were a huge part of what happened. And since so many of you partner with us through your prayers and financial support, we wanted to give you a chance to see some of the things you enabled us to accomplish.
Just a little over 10 months ago, we released the At the Altar of Sexual Idolatry DVD curriculum, and God has already done tremendous things. We're excited to report that in just 10 months, we have sold over 500 copies of the curriculum. Many of these purchases were made for an individual, but we were also really encouraged to find out that at least 60 of them were purchased to be used with groups of men who wanted to tackle the issue of sexual sin in their lives. One church in Massachusetts even invited Pastor Steve to come speak on a Sunday morning to help generate interest in the group. What's most amazing is that around 40 of these groups are being held in prisons. Even as we speak, large groups of sex offenders and general population inmates are hearing the truth about how to be set free from this powerful addiction. In order to make it possible for these prisons to afford the materials needed to go through the series, we donated nearly 2,800 copies of At the Altar of Sexual Idolatry and over 4,000 workbooks to the prisons. Then, in July, the curriculum was added to the streaming platform Right Now Media, and so far, an estimated 16,000 people have checked out the series.
In April of this year, we were awarded the prestigious Governor's Volunteer Service Award from the Texas Board of Criminal Justice. Steve Gallagher received the award on behalf of Pure Life Ministries for the work we have done over the years in Texas prisons. Each year, there are dozens of conferences around the country, and we want to have a presence at as many as possible. This year, we sent teams from coast to coast, letting pastors and counselors, husbands and wives, fathers and mothers know that we are available to help them deal with sexual sin in their own lives or in the lives of a loved one. During our travels, we met hundreds of people who had never heard of us, connected with many who were grateful for what we do, and on a number of occasions got a chance to minister to someone who was in desperate need of our ministry at that very moment. Plus, in the month of June, Pastor Steve and Kathy Gallagher spent 2 weeks ministering in Brazil. They spoke several times at a conference for pastors and biblical counselors in Brasilia, and then ministered for 3 days at a Bible school in Sao Paulo.
One of our greatest joys is to hear that our graduates are giving out to others what they were given at Pure Life Ministries. This year, our staff and students were so blessed to hear from 3 such men. First, Dustin Renz, a 2011 grad, was able to come and speak at our annual conference. Dustin is the founder of Make Way Ministries, which was established to inspire the body of Christ to awaken, mature, and arise to its responsibility in these last days. Recently, Dustin was invited to speak 22 times in the Netherlands. He spoke about the importance of living the crucified life, about religion versus relationship, as well as sharing several key things for overcoming sexual addictions. You can check out his ministry at www.makewayministries.com. Then, Doug Ali, a 2003 graduate, joined us in October to share how he and his wife felt the call to full-time mission work in the Philippines. His stories of serving the orphans and the poor was such a blessing to us and the students. Finally, Mark is a 2011 graduate of our Overcomers at Home program. He shared his story with us just a couple of weeks ago, and it was awesome. Since he is headed to a hostile nation, we can't share any details, but his life is an unmistakable testimony of the power of God to redeem a life and use it for His own good purposes. We share these stories with you because we want you to know that when you support Pure Life Ministries, you are doing much more than just helping us run an organization. You are helping us expand God's kingdom.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Here's our 2017 breakdown. Applications downloaded, 1,591. Students enrolled in our programs, 379. Counseling hours, 7,041. Counseling offices added, 4. New staff members hired, 7. Vehicles purchased, 2. Events, 12. Website visits, 164,663. Blog posts read, 134,596. Products distributed, 13,338. Videos viewed on our website, 25,968. Facebook likes, 1,920. Pizza slices served, 8,112. Number of campus pets, 5 dogs, 2 cats, and 1 dog-like cat. Number of fish, 44. Tennis balls retrieved, about 12,580. Rodents relocated, too many to count.
We have accomplished a lot this year, and it's in large part because of you.
Because of your contributions, many men, women, and families have received hope, peace, and the answers they have needed to rebuild their lives and restore their relationships with God.
We can't say it enough. We are so grateful to each one of you, and we want to say thank you.
So from all of us here at Pure Life Ministries,
Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. On the count of 3, hands down. Hands down. We're going to say Merry Christmas, and then we're going to. Oh, ready? 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas! You waved. No. Oh, say it and then wave, or say it and wave at the same time. Yeah.
If you can say it and wave at the same time, then that'd be great.
Okay.
If you can't, it's okay.
Take two. Ready?
Take 29.
Take 2. 1, 2, 3.
Merry
Christmas! Oh,